All right. All right, so the very first one that I've got is a very, very easy one. Now, if you're running particularly events and particularly online events, one of the most difficult parts of running events is communicating the date and time of your event, especially if you are going over time zones. Daylight saving in Australia and New Zealand has just given us a bit of complexity for the next half year. And so, is it 7 o'clock? Is it 6 o'clock? Is it 8 o'clock? When is it? So this particular app here, what it does is if you're running an event, let's say you've got it advertised on, say, Eventbrite, or you're marketing it through Facebook or LinkedIn, then you can create your event and give people a link to save to their calendar. So the way it works is in the top area, you pop your event title. Now you can collect RSVPs this way as well too. So they've got an option there to collect RSVPs, or just give people the link to add it to their calendars. You can add a description in the location. If it's an online event, you tick the online event, add in your Zoom link or Google Meet link, or whatever webinar link you've got. Add in the start date and start time. So you've got little toggles at the top and bottom there. So it's really just click and point, and then you've got the end date and time in there as well. Pop in your time zone that you are holding the event, and you can even put a custom link in here as well too. So I'm just going to click on the demo to show you how that works. So if you've got RSVP enabled, then people will get to this screen here. They can then sort of RSVP, they can pop their name in and then pop their email in. Actually, I won't give my real email because who knows where this particular one is going, because it's a demo. And then they click register, and then what they get are these links here to be able to add the event just with a click of the button to their calendar. So there's an option there for Google Calendar, Apple Calendar, Outlook, Yahoo, Office 365, or just an ICF, a calendar file download, which they can then upload to whichever calendar they happen to be using. So I happen to use Google. If I click on that, then that opens up my Google Calendar, and then I can just add that event to my calendar. So the great thing about that there is that often when people register for events, unless you specifically give them a link to add it to their calendar, they might have every intention of turning up. But if they haven't added to their calendar, very easy to forget. So this is just an extra step here to ensure that they have got it added to their calendar, and then their calendar's reminding them about the event coming up. They're not relying on your email or an email from the Zoom platform or the Google Meet platform, whatever platform you're using for a webinar. So it's free, super simple to use, and you can also embed in your, let's say, your emails or sort of a registration page, these links as well too, to add to the calendar. So that one there is called calget.com. Now these links, we will put these into chat so that at the end of the evening, you can save the chat and the links will be there. They'll be clickable, and you'll be able to just click on those and explore these apps at your leisure. So that particular one is already in chat. And if you're not sure where chat is, it's on the Zoom toolbar at the bottom of your screen. And it's got two little speech bubbles, got chat written underneath it, and you can open that and you can see people introduce themselves. So feel free to introduce yourself as well too. All right, next app that I've got, was a request from someone earlier on in the week. And they happened to ask, where do we publish ebooks or books to Amazon? So, and in particular, Kindle. So Kindle have a website where you can upload your content and get it published on the Amazon platform, and you can sell it, give it away for free, and you can store your ebooks in here as well. So if you do have ebooks or publications that you do want to get up onto Amazon, this is the place that you go. Well, this one's particularly Kindle, so that people can read it with their e-readers. So the site there is called kdp.amazon.com. And in here, it really just is a step-by-step process to upload your document. So there's a big yellow create button. If you click that there, then you can just follow all the steps through. You get to categorize it too. It'll ask you, what sort of category is your book? in as well. It asks, what sort of book do you have? So you've got ebooks, you've got paperbacks, you've got hardcovers, and if you've got a series of books as well too, you can create a series. So just select the publication you'd like to create. In this case here, it is an ebook, and you simply just follow through all of the prompts through here. So you need to have the information together, follow it all through, and once you hit continue, it'll take you to the next step. So there's 3 steps here. So it gives you, content, and then the last step is the pricing for the publication as well too. So it's there's a few steps involved in it, but you can actually start the process. The good thing about this is you can start the process without necessarily having all the information yet. And then you can sort of save and continue, or save it as draft down the bottom, and you can come back to it and keep adding to it. So if you find you get to a point you haven't got all the information, you can save it as a draft, come back to it. You've got to be logged into Amazon to do it, obviously, but once you've done it, the platform to go and publish your publications on Amazon. So I know there are some people here that have used it. They get themselves up into the bestseller list as well. Looking at Leanne Clune at the moment, who is on the show. She's just published a book, and I think it's up on the bestseller list for 2 or 3 or maybe 4 categories as well too. So, but this is where you do it. So it's called kdp.amazon.com. Next app I have for you, this is an AI tool. So if you want to create a video and you are not or don't consider yourself a superstar, or maybe you consider yourself having a face for radio and not for TV, well, here's a platform here where you can create videos using AI. So this one is a text to video. So all you do is there is a box at the top of it, and you describe what sort of video you like. Now you can see some examples here, and if you hover over the examples, they'll give you an idea of the sorts of prompts that people have put in. So here's one here, and it says camera movement, begin with a wide aerial shot of ancient Egypt under the blazing sun. And so you can actually copy that prompt. You can paste it into the box at the top. So if that's a good starting point, you can then go and vary it. So maybe you don't want ancient Egypt, let's say ancient Australia. And then you can go and create a video from that there. So you'll need to sign in to do it. So it is a free sign in to sign into it. I was signed in before, but I won't sign in now because I think the internet's going to kick me out. It's a little bit unstable. I didn't mean to say at the beginning, actually, if I do get kicked off, stay on, I'll be back. Just the internet's going up and down here at the moment. So this app here is called helloai.video. So you can use these videos for, let's say, background of website. You could use it for social media posts. You could use it for, intros, maybe to, something like this. If you're publishing video as well, then, and you want an intro and outro, this is the place where you can go and get AI videos just by describing the sort of video that you want. So as I say, that one was helloai.video. All right, next tool that I've got is one of my favorites. It is called Rocket Typist. I think I might have profiled this maybe 3 or 4 years ago. It is still a favorite of mine. I still use it. It is an app that you can download to your computer, and they do have a phone version of it as well too. But essentially what it is, if you find yourself typing over a phrase over and over again, so commonly, let's say your signature, for instance, that's something you might type over and over again. So you can create a signature block with this particular app here called Rocket Typist, and it will then save it, and then you just create a little shortcut to then insert it into your email, into your document. So, the shortcut might be something like Control-SIG for signature, and you can insert it. So I know that, and I do use it for LinkedIn. So if you've got standard responses for LinkedIn, so let's say when someone connects with you, you've got a response which is something like, hey, thanks for connecting. I look forward to chatting further down the track. Rather than typing that out all the time, you can have a shortcut using Rocket Typist, And actually, I did meet someone the other day who uses numbers as shortcuts. So he just uses /403 and space, and then that inserts that into his LinkedIn message. So great thing about this is you can use it for text. If you happen to be a web coder and you've got pieces of code that you use over and over again, you can use it for code. You can have both plain text and formatted text. So if you've got emojis that you want to add in, then you can have full formatted text as well as just ordinary plain text. And you can even save images to insert images just by a shortcut as well too. But to really see the full power of it, you really want to download this and have a play with it. It really does speed up a whole lot of time with these responses that you've got for people. So by having templated responses. So you might have sort of something most commonly here we get, when's your next show? And so, that's a common response. And so having a shortcut for that just makes it super easy to create an email. And if you've got a virtual team, VAs working with you, great for them to have it as well too. You can give them a response and then they've got a quick way of being able to respond to things like emails. All right, the very last one I've got for you is a book. So I have been profiling books as my last app and tool because I do read a lot, I do listen a lot. And this is the book that I meant to showcase last week, but I showcased another one, but it is Jack Canfield's book. I showcased another one of Jack Canfield's books last week. Unfortunately, I bought that one in error. Still a good book, but this is the one I really did want to buy. And this is Jack Canfield and Janet Switzer, and it is the Success Principles. So this one here, and this is the 10th anniversary edition. So he's had this book out for 10 years, published originally in 2015. And he has got 64 principles in the book here, which are all around, sort of helping you to be successful in life and business. So it is a good read. Some of the things in here, if you've done quite a bit of personal growth and development work, some of them look like they're common sense. If you're brand new to the field, as I've shown this to some of my kids, it is a total revelation. So it's one of those books that really does potentially change people's lives. So that one there is on Amazon and called The Success Principles, how to get from where you are to where you want to be. And that there is a lineup of our cool online tools for this week. So we have dropped all of those into chat. They are the last post in chat there. So just pop into chat. What was your favorite one? So it just helps me to keep on track with these. So have a look through the tools. Which is the one that you think will keep you occupied for some time this week as you go and explore it? So of course, these apps and tools, that we will upload these into the Business Owners Smashing It Online Facebook group. If you're not a member of that, now's a great time to go to Facebook. Don't get derailed over on Facebook though. Just go there, search for Business Owners Smashing It Online, go and join the group. Forget the cat videos, come back and join us back here again. But in there, we'll have the apps and tools there. We'll post those up later in the week. And of course, a lot of the past ones that we've had in the past episodes, they're all there. They're searchable as well too. So you can search for the sorts of things that you're wanting to look for as well too. So what do we got for the favorites there? Having a look through chat. So we've got Rocket, Helget, Helio, Rocket Typist, Helget, Helio, Rocket Typist, Helio. Oh, it looks like Helio, the video one, is the one that's got the most amount of votes there. So either that means you think that video is an important medium to have on social media and in your website, which of course it is, or you don't want to be seen on video. You can actually be seen on these videos too. So you can actually download the videos and upload them to something like Canva or Wave.video. There goes another couple of apps. And you can add yourself in, add a voiceover in, you can edit it as well too. But it certainly does give a very good start. Excellent. All right. And of course, all these apps and tools, if they are of interest, I hope you do explore them so that you can see what works for your business. And of course, if you need any help with some of these apps and tools, or want to look through, your business or help with your business to think about what are the best ones that you can use for your business to help with productivity, your marketing, whatever it is, then feel free to reach out. We do have a range of programs here to really help you with, gathering together the best systems for your business without all of the overwhelm. Sometimes it can be a little overwhelming.